Everyone, and thank you for joining our webinar today on building dashboards with your Salesforce data. And really my goal for this session is to really show you the capabilities and insights that you can gain from any of your CRM applications, specifically Salesforce in this session here. But these CRM applications provide really a whole lot of different data points that can give you insights on your sales processes and your customer interactions. Now with Salesforce specifically, there are some built-in reporting and dashboard functionality which we'll take a look at, but in my opinion it leaves a lot to be desired in terms of the usability of those reporting capabilities, the interactivity you can have with them, and then also the potential to integrate that CRM data with other data sources inside your organization. So my goal of the session really to show you how you can actually create dashboards, analytics, insights from your data using tools that you already own today. Let me just quickly introduce myself. My name is Anthony Martin, and at Pragmatic I work in the role of a solutions architect. So really my responsibilities fall under helping the clients and customers of ours optimize and make the most out of their investments in the Microsoft Data Platform. And in helping them do that, we cover a wide variety of features and functionalities on the Microsoft Data Platform, everything from architecture and availability to performance tuning to enterprise business intelligence and predictive analytics. A little bit about my background. I have over a dozen years of experience working with SQL Server and business intelligence specifically. I have a couple of certifications to add to my resume, and the Microsoft Certified IT Professional for Business Intelligence, another one for database administration, and a third for database development. Please, I'd encourage you to check out my blog over at anthonymmartin.wordpress.com, and I also am pretty active on Twitter, really helping get the word out on the various new happenings in the data platform. And you can find me at SQL Martini on Twitter. Okay, so first, let's start off with having a brief discussion on what CRM actually is. CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management, and really it's the tools, processes, and procedures for capturing and managing customer interactions. As you can imagine, larger organizations have all sorts of potentially different systems and line of business applications that are fronted to customers, and the concept behind CRM is to have this central location for handling all that data. And it's going to comprise of everything from accounts to the opportunities, your sales, your leads, it could even go down to maybe you're using it for help desk and support tickets. So lots of interesting data points that can be captured from analyzing this information just from the CRM system itself, but it also can get very advantageous to your business intelligence applications as you start to integrate that with other systems in the org, be that ERP systems or even just other custom line of business applications inside your organization. So two of the main software implementations of CRM are going to be Salesforce CRM as well as Microsoft Dynamics CRM. Today we're going to be focusing specifically on Salesforce, but a lot of the same concepts and methodologies will apply to the Microsoft Dynamics toolset as well. So my presentation today is very short on slides. I think I have this one and maybe one more, but this is my goal. So in order to, the way I want to finish up is to be able to answer these questions. So we're going to go through three different possibilities and potential to create solutions that are going to build dashboards on top of Salesforce data. You could do it right in Salesforce. Second option is to use Excel Power BI technologies. And the third option is to use the Power BI hosted application that is currently in preview. And by the end of the session, after I walk you through all these various options, my goal is to make sure that we can confidently fill out the pros and cons of each of these. All right, so let's do this. Let's start by opening up Salesforce. In order to actually present some actual Salesforce data, I was not able to convince my management team that I could show our own CRM applications because there's quite a bit of sensitive data there. So what I did was signed up for a developer account on Salesforce, which you can do. It just requires an email address, and you're up and running in just a few minutes. And inside of that Salesforce developer account, once you sign up, this is the screen that you're going to see. And what's nice about it is there's going to be some sample data to go along with it that you can build or test some dashboarding solutions on top of. So as I was saying before, there's lots of interesting data points that are captured. You can see those across the top of the screen here. We have information about my marketing campaigns, sales leads. I have information about my accounts that are valid and current in my company. Maybe if I didn't have an account with someone, maybe they were at a contact stage in the sales life cycle or sales processes. Opportunities is something that is ripe for data insight, trying to understand what your opportunity pipeline looks like. Are you just initially making contact with customers? Is it moving towards a prospecting and negotiation phase? Or are you actually closing the deals? And there's lots of different insights that you can gain from looking at that opportunities data, and we're going to be doing quite a bit with it today. Some other items that you can see here, forecasts, contracts, orders, cases, solutions. Depending on whether or not you're using these various add-ins and entities within the Salesforce application, you would find some interesting data there as well. But with this sample data we have here, and I mentioned Salesforce does have some reporting and dashboarding capabilities, the way we get to that is the final two options here. So you'll notice that there's reports and dashboards. Now, just to kind of level set here, my Salesforce experience is somewhat limited. I would not call myself an expert. I've only been using it for a few months, so there probably is the possibility that there's more advanced reporting, dashboarding functionality within the application, either through built right into it or maybe through third-party apps, which I believe is available through Salesforce. So if I don't cover all the potential possibilities that are in Salesforce today, I apologize for that, but being a new user to it, I'm sure my experience with a technical background is probably right on or very similar to your experience working with Salesforce if you have access to it today. So let's take a look at it. Let's go to reports. And what we'll see here is a nice screen that, let me zoom in a little bit. It breaks down all sorts of different reports into some different folders for us to work with. So you can see in here, let's zoom back out, we have account and contacts reports, opportunity reports, sales, leads, all sorts of different options, which is great. So if we drilled into one of these, for instance, if I go to the opportunity reports, you'll see that we got a set of canned reports for us, which is an excellent starting point. So if you didn't know the data model, you didn't know what's going on behind the scenes, you can start to work with these reports that they already have created for you. So let's take a look at these. Opportunity pipeline, that's probably something that, opportunity pipeline is probably something that's pretty interesting to the sales management team. And